Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Mimi, hello. So as per request for a long time, I'm going to be covering Copic hair today, and just note that this is just my way. It is not the way that you need to do Copic hair. So first I'm going to show you how I normally color my hair if you're not familiar with my style. Ignore all these little marks right there, but I usually pick a base color and then a bunch of other colors to add some pizzazz, and that's why I'm just going to show you real quick how I'm picking out my colors here. If you want a more in-depth video, please let me know and I can arrange that for y'all. So to keep this tutorial pretty simple, instead of doing anything crazy, I'm just going to stick with some cool grays here. So I'm going to make her hair black, and you're going to want to pick at least 3 colors. I tend to pick 4 or more, but I'm just picking 3 here. So this is C7, C5, and C3. And later, in a different case, I have my black, which I will also take out, and that will probably be implemented as well. As for my pizzazz colors, I'm thinking since I'm using cool grays here, I can pretty much use any of these lighter colors as my highlights, so I think my usual go-to is like BV00 or RV10 over here. So I think in this case maybe I'll do some pinks, so I'll put in a little BV00 and a little R20 in there, and I'll explain all that later. So let's get to the actual tutorial. So here's my color lineup again, if you guys want to use the same colors. Here's my black, and then I added RV10 and B00 into the mix rather than R20. And I'm just going to show you guys real quick how I am going to do this. So there's going to be a slow time lapse, but for now I'm just going to show you. So I color in gradients and I color in 2 layers. So here's the foreground, and then here is the background. So what I do is I color the top a little bit lighter, and then the bottom I color with the last 2 or last 3 darkest colors, which I will show in the time lapse, like I said. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. So here I'm going from dark to light since we're doing darker colors. So I'm starting off with black, and then now I'm going over the black with C7, which is my second darkest color. And then over top of that, I'm gonna go over with my third darkest color. So you'll get the pattern, we're just going down the order, and we're slightly going overlapping so that makes sure it blends. And then I'm gonna go over with C5 and then C3 respectively. And once I get to my lightest base color, if you were adding pizzazz colors, I would just overlap it right on top of the base colors, the lightest base color I mean. Also, don't be afraid to go over if something seems like it needs more blending. So now we're going to be covering the bottom layers. So what I like to do is I take out the lightest color and I keep the last 3 darkest colors, along with one of the pizzazz colors, 1 or 2 of those. So basically I'm just doing the exact same thing as I did before, except this time I took out C3, which is the lightest base color, and I took out one of the pizzazz colors. You don't have to do that, but I just did that because there wasn't enough room. And then normally I don't have a third layer, but for this drawing I do. So for the third layer, this one I took out C5, so I only stuck with black and C7, and I only stuck with one of the pizzazz colors as well. As for the shadows, I like to use something that is not too dark and not too light, so in this case I'm using my middle ground color, and that would be C5. So it's not as dark as C7 and it's not as light as C3. So I'm just putting in the shadows here. And as I get down to the highlight area, that's also where I begin to gradually go towards C3, or the lightest base shade, because that is the highlight area, so I don't want there to be too much of a deep contrast. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that helped you out. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments and I'll try and get back to you as clearly and as detailed as I can. See you guys later. Bye!